Welcome to the Training Partners Podcast, episode 38. I am your host, Chris Yandle. Joined to me today is a special guest co-host, Sean Michael.
Just a guest appearance.
Rigsby. Hi, Sean.
Hey, tell me about your mayor.
He's Muslim.
What about your bagels?
They Jewish.
Can't say Christian. What is it?
Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live?
Nixon 5.
Think they got this?
Yes.
Yeah, they definitely got
After being down 29 points, the largest comeback in NBA playoff history.
You think this episode will come out before or after they win?
They're winning Saturday. They're going to, you want them to
after.
win at home, but you don't want to give San Antonio any light.
Nope.
You just wrap it up.
He's got to close it.
And honestly, it's the videos of the celebrations and the craziness happening in New York after the games. It's probably best if they're in San Antonio, give it a night to calm down, and then they can come back.
For real.
Everyone can be hungover and for
why can't your city be dignified like Los Angeles? You know,
there's never been a riot in LA or anything, has there? Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's definitely worse. It's definitely the worst I've ever seen when it comes to people throwing eggs at Wemby and stuff like that. That stuff should not happen. But I feel like we see more of it just because everything's recorded now.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And there's the ripping off jerseys off of Spurs fans. Don't do that. That's not cool.
The things that would have been video recorded, this is not a sporting event, so it's a little different.
Very different.
During the Rodney King riots.
Yeah.
Would have been pretty wild.
Yes.
Yeah. Or during Katrina, Hurricane Katrina. Yeah. Now with a camera everywhere you go.
Yeah, literally everything's recorded.
And somebody can publish it everywhere you go.
Right.
That's also the difference. It's
easy access to
it's not
that.
just the access to camera, but the bandwidth at which they can get it into the world, I guess. So.
Yeah, so either way, Knicks are going to wrap it up. I'm going to sit at a bar Saturday night, watch the game. And then the second most important sporting event going on right now, hockey, Stanley Cup. Kane's going to bring it home.
They'll bring home the most important trophy in all of sports, yeah.
They get the Larry O'Brien?
That's a shit trophy, dog. Come on.
I can't even argue
It
this.
doesn't even
I
compare.
can't even argue this.
Doesn't even compare.
The Stanley Cup is the coolest.
Yeah. The Larry O'Brien's better than the Lombardi, I'll say.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it just based off which one's the oldest? Is that what makes it? Is hockey the oldest sport?
The oldest of all the sports?
Of those three. Of the major four. Because baseball's obviously the oldest, right?
Do you mean trophy itself?
Okay.
Because the Stanley Cup's been around longer than either of those.
It's pre-NHL or pre.
The NHL goes back. So
the Super Bowl is younger than the NFL.
Yes.
Is the Stanley Cup younger or older than the NHL?
I don't know the answer to that question, but I know that it is quite old, and I think the NHL, the original 6 teams, and the Stanley Cup, you're gonna figure out the. Okay. Either way.
So it is 134 years old. By Frederick Arthur Lord Stanley of Preston. That's just such a cool name. So remember 134. How old is the NHL? 108. So the trophy is older than the league
that
it's in. And I think
it's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. So I think all others are opposite, where the league's older than the trophy.
For sure. Yeah. Larry O'Brien trophy's younger than that. And
yeah.
everything. And they had mergers also.
Right.
I think that's kind of different.
So what was the league that the Stanley Cup was in before the NHL?
I'm not sure.
Is there not a Netflix documentary about this?
I don't know. Maybe there is.
Who won the first Stanley Cup?
Montreal Canadiens, I'm sure. Maybe it might have been Toronto Maple Leafs.
That'll be the Montreal Amateur Athletic Association.
Okay. So they weren't professional.
Yeah, who were awarded the trophy in 1893 as champions of the Amateur Hockey Association of Canada. That's what I did not know that the trophy's older. Okay. But important question. Are the Canes going to wrap it up? This is an actual tougher one. 2-2 right now.
I'm going to say yes.
So 2-2, they're coming back to Rallywood.
Yeah, I think they're going to get it done.
Only one game has been won at home, right, in this whole series?
On either side.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Each seed is okay.
Yeah.
So they're going to go up 3-2?
I think they'll win this game. Yeah, this next one.
You think it'll go Game 7?
I don't want it to, but I kind of think it will.
Yeah. Who do you think's the better team?
The longer it goes, the dicier it gets. I think the Canes are actually the better team, but the longer it goes, the more you give Vegas air. Yeah, I think.
Who has the better goalie?
Basically same.
Okay. So what makes
it's just
Hurricanes
like
better?
we all shit on Freddie for no reason. I don't get it. So
my opinion is his length of good has not been that very long.
He gave up too many goals for too little shots. I'll say that. But like all of his goals, like not all of them. There's the 2 that we knocked in that game, and then like a lot of the other goals are like breakaway goals. So they're like objectively harder gives, like they're harder stops to make. So like that's fine. But yeah, Carter Hart's giving up the same amount of goals, and no one's saying shit. Like even like it's so amazing. So supporting the Canes, I've lived here now 13 years, so I'm pro Carolina sports, all that kind of stuff. But I am a Kings fan and a Kings fan first, and it has been wild to be like somewhat detached and see the disrespect that this team is getting from like everybody, down to like the Vegas coach being like, "Oh, they didn't even earn the goal." The one that Stahl backhanded in, like
that wasn't earned.
Didn't earn it. Like,
did he really say that?
Yeah, exactly. Like Jarvis didn't create such a problem that 4 of your people on the ice had to go try to shut him down, and then he extended the play, got it on net, and then Stahl like makes this diving backhand. They didn't earn that. He's like, "Oh yeah, we screwed up." It's like, no, dude. Like this guy was playing so well that your guys had to overcommit. Like that's earning that goal. I'm sorry. So it's complete disrespect. It's pretty crazy. Before it was like they didn't play anybody real.
Yeah.
Like those people clearly didn't watch the Sens series, like series what like that they swept them, but like that series was legit. Like those were
they're all close games.
Incredibly competitive games. You could say that probably about the Flyers series. They were a good team. You can't say that about the Canadian series. Like they're a legit team.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's interesting to see the disrespect. I don't know if it's because it's a small market team or whatever.
So if they beat Vegas and all that stuff they said, do they have to like eat their word? Like, okay, they didn't earn it, but they beat you.
They'll probably just say again, like, oh yeah, they didn't play anybody real, even though Vegas is good. But
my last hockey thought. Have I told you my opinion or theory on luck in sports?
I think this morning. No, go ahead.
I think luck has a bigger impact in hockey than any other sport.
Why? Because there's so few goals, or
because there's so many goals that are like bounced off, like those 2 goals that we knocked in ourselves. Like the puck just randomly bounces off a skate.
There's a lot of bounces, and it can go either way.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, not saying skill wasn't involved, but he did not mean to hit that puck. Even the empty net goal that we had the other night.
Yeah, he was just clearing.
He was clearing it. Luckily went in.
Yeah.
So like, that doesn't happen in basketball. You don't just like dive and say maybe it has happened once or twice, but it doesn't happen nearly as often as it does in hockey. You don't accidentally throw a football and it bounces off a defender's head and then lands in your. It can happen, but the percentage that happens for scores is a lot higher in hockey than any other sport.
I don't know, man.
I'm not saying hockey is not a very skilled sport.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to view that.
Not discrediting what they do.
Because like a lot of the goals that go in, like if you set up a one-timer, so like a one-timer is just a pass quick to maybe somebody on the other side of the ice and they just slap shot it. Like you don't have a whole lot of control over where that slap shot goes. Even the best players, like they have more control than like we do for sure. Right. But you're just putting everything you can. You're just trying to get the puck off. Yeah. Like as quickly as you can. You have a little bit of control. The best players like Ovechkin like have this like very specific, really fucked up curve that they can give the puck, and the way it travels, like you can barely track it. So that's skillful. Yeah. And he's the greatest goal scorer of all time. So it's kind of hard to say that it was lucky.
890
when he's shooting. Yeah, when he's shooting, he's the high. He beat Wayne Gretzky for the most goals, I guess. But yeah, if you put 30 shots in a game, and if you get 1 out of 10 of them, that's considered pretty good. Like that's about baseline. Whereas I don't know how many shots are there. What's a field goal percentage in basketball? Like 50%, right?
Yeah, if you do 60%, you're doing good. 30% from 3 is great. It's good.
Yeah, so like just average out to 50% of your shots.
50%.
and like games are always in the hundreds now. So you're telling me like each team is taking 100 shots basically?
Yeah.
So 200 shots a game? I don't know. I don't know enough basketball to do it.
So the odds of a shot going in basketball is higher.
50% of the time. Yeah.
It works all the time.
Whereas in hockey, it's more like 90% are not going in.
Yeah.
So it's 10%. So does that mean it's luckier?
Definitely means it's harder.
Yeah, there's less scoring.
Because like everyone says the hardest thing in sports is to hit a baseball because you're hitting a round object with another round object that is moving at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, for sure.
Ish. And you got to hit it square with 2 round objects.
Well, great. If you're doing a 300 batting average, like you're the man.
That's insane.
Yeah. So.
But hockey, it's like, okay, you could say like the puck is bouncing all over the place. It's not always gonna be lined up the same. It can hit at a different angle.
There's a lot more people in the way.
A lot more people in the way, and you're sliding.
And you can touch them and hit them, unlike other sports.
Yeah.
Where it's discouraged, to be clear.
I feel like hockey has taken a step back towards allowing more aggression this season.
Dude, was it going away?
I feel like it did for a little bit. I
What?
feel like it. I mean, again, I watched hockey when the Hurricanes were in the playoffs.
Okay.
So like,
Okay.
if I want to be bashed for being a fair weather fan, I'll take
I was
it.
gonna say, when did hockey back off?
I could be wrong in this one. I got a lot of opinions for someone that doesn't know much.
I'll say this year there were a record number of goalie fights, so it advocates what you're saying.
Dude, goalie fights are so cool.
Goalie fights are the best.
I miss Patrick Waugh
Patrick Waugh was the man.
versus the Red Wings.
Yeah, Patrick Waugh. I just learned about this story actually this week. Patrick Waugh was coaching in the NHL, but he was coaching like his son's either minor league or whatever, like you call it midget hockey, whatever. Like it's like younger level hockey, and he's coaching his son. His son's a goalie,
Of course.
and like something's breaking out, and then you can see there's a video of it where Patrick's like looking at his son, and he's like,
Go fight the goalie.
and he's like, what? He's like. And so he starts skating down there and goes fights the other.
He's like
goalie.
7?
Yeah,
How old is that?
I don't know. He's older than that. It's
Okay.
like at least like high school age, I
I
think.
feel
But
like middle school is too young to do that, but if they're like 7, it's like, they're not going to get that hurt. Like, this is kind of cute and funny. But high school, it's like, okay, they're kind of an adult now. They can
it's
figure
fine.
it out.
It's fine.
Okay, enough fake sports, unless you got anything else on hockey and
No, it's
basketball.
time to talk about HYROX, I think. It's a good
HYROX
time
weightlifting, what you want
to
to
get into the real sports.
Okay. So, HYROX, we just had the biggest race in North America ever.
How many?
50,000 participants over 10 days. You doing math?
What's the average ticket?
The average I've heard is around 150-ish. Call it 150.
Okay.
That's cheaper than your
$7.5
ticket
million.
to Symphony in revenue.
50,000. Let me redo it. Times 150. Yeah, 7.5 million.
And then they kept announcing 30,000 spectator tickets, which is $20.
That's throughout the weekend, not every day.
Correct. That's total.
Yeah, it's $600,000. So it's like
So over 8
still,
million.
it's still where like most of your money's like from the people doing it.
Mm-hmm. And then
Right.
everyone buys a shirt. Like,
That's how we'll define real from fake sports from now going on. If you have to pay more money to do the sport
Then to watch it.
then there is money to watch. Yeah, exactly.
I
So
never-
like it's
I never
how much
thought about
money is
that.
it for the next game, right? Like an
That's-
absurd amount, right?
Yeah,
But like even if I want to go watch the Checkers, right? Like I bet maybe they're not real because I bet that money isn't really coming in. Like I
That's
doubt
hilarious. I didn't think
doubt
about
ticket
this.
sales for the Checkers is more than the salaries of those guys. But they're part of like a farm system.
right. So like it's
like I
getting,
said, but
money's getting passed
not,
down.
Not real sport.
Not
There
real
you go.
sport. Dude, that's insane. But yeah, it was cool, man. I have some thoughts on it. Just like what people talked about on the internet, the goods, the bads. I guess I can just like give some of that. So the biggest complaint I saw online, no, maybe not the biggest. One was one of the nights got canceled. So it is an outdoor venue.
One of the players in Vegas?
No, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna.
What? No, talking about real sports.
Carter Hart?
HYROX.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You said one of the nights got canceled. So
God dang it. One of the evenings
yeah.
events got canceled. So it's a 10-day event. Every day it starts around 7 a.m., goes to like last wave up to 10 p.m.
Okay.
So we're talking 12 plus hours a day of races for 10 days. So we're talking 120 hours worth of races. There was like a 5-hour block that got canceled because a legit thunderstorm came in. And
This storm that went across
Yeah.
everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was so like it was announced like when the tickets went on sale, like, hey, it's an outdoor event, the only outdoor event in North America. It's really cool, it's an experience, but there is a risk that you'll get canceled because of bad weather. If it's going to rain, we'll keep racing, but if it's going to be thunderstorms, lightning, we'll have to cancel, and you won't get a refund, but you get a free ticket to a future event. So that was all stated, but people were mad that it happened for one evening. And like, why don't they just do it indoors? Why not have a backup plan? My thought is, the risk that you're going into doing this. And I think it's worth it because it's literally the only event where you're not in a whitewashed convention center and just staring at a boring ass building. So I think it's cool we get to do it outside. Yeah.
Nice.
Then the other complaints were it was hot as shit. Weekend 1 was like cool, but then weekend 2 was like in the upper 80s, touch the 90s. So it is hot to be doing an hour and a half.
It's like doing weightlifting inside Charlotte Strength.
Well, not anymore, 82 degrees now. It's nice and cool. But yeah, that is brutal. Like, it's going to slow your times down. You got to be mindful of that.
Was it humid?
It was pretty humid.
I don't know a lot about, I know humidity has an impact. I don't know a lot about endurance performance. I mean, I'm sure heat has to negatively impact it for
absolutely.
sure. Because like it's affecting your water, like your dehydration and everything goes down. Right?
Exactly.
But I know in like track, they're like, no, we want it warm. Like we want the fastest times are done when it's warm.
Because the air is thinner, right?
If it's not thick air, if it's not humid, and all that, but it's they're just physiologically warmer, and they're able to operate higher. But they're also doing such short events,
right?
Whereas you're doing an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Type deal. So
it's definitely more challenging in the heat.
Yeah.
Like I would say that. Other complaints, the turfs were kind of gross.
Oh, why?
The burpee turf.
What about the turf might have been gross?
So 50,000 people lay down on it while they're sweating.
That's just part of the sport?
Part of the sport.
That's what you're signing up for.
That's what you sign up for. So once you're done, you should prioritize
going
to the shower.
Harv? Yeah.
Well, imagine some of these 50,000, maybe only 10 of these 50,000, get to the point where they need to get fluids and some solids out of their system.
10?
It's probably more than 10. But only 10 at the actual burpee station. On the carpet.
10?
One's too many.
One's too many.
We know of one. I sent you the video.
Yeah, I've seen video documentation of one.
And I feel like that person knew that was coming, and they could have made an effort to get off of the turf.
We need to send her the video.
Yeah, I'll send you the video. I don't have my phone on me, but I'll send you the video. I don't want to blame the person because, like, when you're in that moment, you're just trying to not die.
Yeah, it means you have no business being there, right?
Yeah, I've had this thought too before of like, okay, HYROX, it is all inclusive. Everyone can do it. It's kind of part of their marketing. It's a sport for anyone and everyone.
Yeah, it's kind of a problem.
Kind of a problem because you need to know what you're getting into.
It's hard.
It's hard. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Like, sure, you can walk. And that's the thing is like, even if you're not going to be fast, you still need to be prepared to be able to be moving for 2 hours.
Yeah.
If you're not prepared for that, it can end badly.
Yeah. Yeah, should there be a PFT? No, they got 7.5 million coming in, dog. They don't give a fuck.
Take anyone. They don't take anyone.
If they break it, they should buy it though. You know what I'm saying?
Like if you puke on it,
you puke on the turf, you gotta buy the turf.
You gotta buy the $5,000.
You gotta buy the turf.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, so that was gross. But yeah, man, it's just a cool ass venue. Like I don't know.
You're doing burpees from now because they reuse that turf. So it's not even like 50,000 people are sweating on it.
Really? So okay. So
that turf's getting rolled into the next race.
I judged for the first time.
Okay.
That weekend, and that was a fun experience. And a lot of people ask, like, do they clean the equipment in between waves? And I'm like, no. It gets cleaned once at the end of the day.
And like, realistically speaking, that's all you can do.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me.
They're operating all day long. Like you're going from first, like they've got it set up to where like there's just no way. There's no way you could have stops in between. Like honestly,
This is gonna make me sound ignorant, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Is sickness germs can live in sweat? Can things transmit through sweat?
I assume so.
Yeah.
I mean,
but like back to like what we're taught as a kid, don't wipe your face.
You're exposed to like bodily fluids. So I guess like if somebody else's like infected bodily fluids get on you and you like it needs to get in your shit, right? Yeah. But there's way less. There's way less people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think if you sign up for it, like that's just what you're getting into. You know.
Yeah.
A lot of sports are gonna have. I don't know, man. When you're I guess the problem is you're talking about 5,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm playing football, there's 22 guys on a field at any given point. Right. You know, even if let's pretend it wouldn't ever happen, but there's 53 guys on the roster. Let's say 106 guys all sweatily hit each other.
Right.
Like, which won't happen, by the way. Like, okay, I guess there's that. That would be the closest thing.
Yeah.
But like, 5,000's a lot. They need to talk to somebody. They need to talk to Dr. Fauci and be like, hey, what can we do, man?
I mean, like, people come back from sick. Like, that happened.
Sure.
Last time I was sick was after HYROX Vegas.
Yeah.
So, like.
Don't know how you wouldn't.
It's a real thing. Yeah. I don't know. And
you're like, because you're trying really hard.
You're compromised.
You're compromising your immune system because you're in a state of stress and you're around a lot of other. Yeah.
So I think what we can suggest then is if you are sick, please do not go and do the HYROX because you are the issue.
You're the problem.
You're the problem. If you're taking the sickness into.
They should do a midday clean. Like, I'm serious.
So what they do, they don't do this, but what they should, the easy way to do it is, so there are waves every 10 minutes, but whenever they switch divisions, there's a 30-minute gap. They should do all right, the 30-minute gap has started.
Yeah.
Wipe down everything.
Yeah.
But more on that, they, German-based company, very organized, very like everything. They want everything to run smoothly, and you have to get 50,000 people through an event. Like, that's insane. So they're very structured in like race directors, chain of command. They're big on that, like passing along the information to the head judges who pass the information on to the volunteer judges. They want everything to look good. Like, hey, yes, you should have water and snacks and should work in an 8-hour shift, but like, don't have it just sitting out. Don't be eating in front of people. Don't be on your phone, because they want the background pictures of the judges to be focused and at the task at hand. So that was cool. And as far as the event, we had, oh my gosh, how many people do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We had 18 people compete.
Nice.
In New York, so that was really cool. Bunch of first-timers, couple PRs. No one died. No one race got canceled. No one got hurt. Everyone had fun.
No one threw up?
None of our people threw up that I know of.
Okay.
So that was really cool.
Elite.
Ooh, I yelled at one of Bruce's friends.
Like,
Bruce,
cool Bruce?
Cool Bruce.
Oh, what's up?
So I'm standing there watching, who was I watching at the time? Guess it doesn't matter. But I'm watching some of our people race. And I'm standing at the fence with space around me because I don't like being up on people. And I'm literally just standing there and someone comes running up and like bumps into me. And like, not a light bump, like a solid bump.
Oh, was this the doing my job guy?
Yeah. And I'm like, excuse me. He's like, I'm just doing my job. And he's a photographer. And he ran over there to like get the angle and like ran into me. And I was like, you don't have to be an asshole to do your job.
Yeah.
He's like, and he just like, I'm like, dude. So I took a picture of him and posted it like, hey, hire this
Bruce
guy.
was like, that's my guy.
Bruce was like, that's my friend. He's like, I can hear him saying that too. I'm like, oh, cool. I was like, well,
damn cool, Bruce.
Yeah.
Like friend's not as cool as you.
Yeah. Just like, what are we doing here? Like,
I'm gonna tell Bruce that our nickname for him is Cool Bruce.
Cool. That's a good one. Who's not Cool Bruce? Bruce Almighty.
Not Cool Bruce?
Do we have a not Cool Bruce?
I don't know. I'll think about it.
I know 2 Bruces and they're both really cool.
I was curious because I was trying to think of other things where this many bodies might interact with each other in like a given day. So we're saying like 5,000 people a day, right?
Yeah.
Like a larger, not like the biggest one in the world, but like a larger water park in summer will have between 5,000 to 10,000 people.
And that place is gross.
Attend in a day.
That's gross.
So we're talking similar numbers to a water park. And now not all 5 or 10,000 of those people are getting in the wave pool or whatever, or
At
the
some point, they
lazy
are.
river, but like several thousand of them.
Yeah. And another crossover, some of them are letting body fluids out that they shouldn't.
For sure. Yep. I'll say this, all of those are like chemically treated and chlorinated.
Okay. People don't believe me when I say this. You know the smell of chlorine.
Yeah.
It is not. What you're smelling is not chlorine.
Okay.
What you're smelling is urine mixed with chlorine.
I don't know if that's true, man. Yeah, I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true at all. Because I've treated pools and I've opened the chlorine before I've added it. So unless the pool store sold me powdered like bricks of chlorine mixed with urine, like there's some guy at every pool store in the country just pissing on chlorine and selling it. I don't think that's true.
I gotta give up on this one because no one ever believes me on this one.
I don't think that's true, Chris.
It's definitely not.
No.
But I'm trying so hard to get people to believe that one.
No, it's not. It's not. Buying some Clorox wipes. It's like, oh, somebody pissed all over.
Okay, hold on.
Somebody peed all over the Clorox wipes.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, the classic chlorine smell from swimming pools is not actually pure chlorine. It is the smell of chloramines, which are chemical compounds created when chlorine binds to ammonia found in bodily fluids like urine and sweat, as well as personal care products.
Maybe the definition of the chlorine smell is different, and that smell is different. Sure, but I assure you, chlorine
Smells like chlorine.
smells like chlorine. Yeah, and chlorine smells like something very close to this smell. I'll tell you that.
We should get chlorine like fresh that hasn't been touched.
I can get it for you. That's
and then
fine.
like smell it
and then pee on it,
piss in it.
and-
Smell it.
all right, Harley gets a test. That's fine.
Yeah. So 5,000 people a day is a lot, and we should take measures to.
Yeah, it's not realistic. Like this is what you're signing up for, right?
Yeah.
In some respects, like, do you think they're fucking sanitizing an OCR, like an obstacle course race? Like, no, absolutely not. And like, it's like, okay, that's what you're getting into, and like, there's going to be other people doing that. But yeah, that's just subjectively like a lot of people. Like on a scale that probably, I don't know that 5,000 people a day sustained for 10 days do a Spartan race. That might be like one race that's really big. Like I actually just don't know. I don't know those numbers.
Yeah.
So at that point, you've just got to start taking measures. Like there are measures taken to prevent disease spread in cities.
Yeah.
Right. Or like probably at sporting events. Like think like you go watch the Knicks play. There's 20,000 people in Madison Square Garden. I don't know what measures those are, but
The Mecca.
like they clean all that shit at the end of the day.
For sure.
Right. But like people aren't like doing burpees in their seats.
Yeah, that's the difference. Is there's not just body fluids coming out of you nonstop.
Anyway.
But yeah, so that's kind of the end of the 20. Well, I guess the true end of the season will be Worlds, which is next week in Stockholm.
In Stockholm.
Stockholm.
Okay. So when are you leaving?
I did not qualify.
What?
So you have to get first place in your. So you have to do a pro race now
Did you hear that?
to qualify.
This guy didn't even.
I did get 10th.
This guy's as bad as you are.
What? Okay, hold on.
He didn't.
Worlds.
Worlds.
Worlds. Worlds. How? Okay, if we compare to Worlds. What position do you typically finish in, like at nationals? Like, what did you get at nationals this year?
Oh, like 6 or something.
Out of how many people?
I don't know. Probably like 15, maybe a few more.
So around middle of the pack. That's not like you're still 6th best in the country.
He loves to use the percentile argument.
Because I got 10th out of 82.
Okay, let's redo this. Do you have to qualify?
It's a great point. You do not. I wish you did.
Yeah.
Have we talked about that?
Argument over.
That's fine.
Because then I could just do the math on the number of 86s, and then I'll give you a similar percentile, and then she'll be like 1%.
I could do that for everyone that's done the because more than
everyone
HYROX.
who's done the HYROX. Yeah.
So I think I'd still win that one.
I don't know. It'll be close. We'll see.
I think let's go. I think there needs to be a qualification process for HYROX. Have we talked about that?
Yeah. I mean, you said there was a qualifier, right, for regionals? Or no, that's where we talked. That's when we talked about it. It was the opposite. Yeah, it's like there needs to be a qualifier. If you're going to call it the regional championship,
It can't.
I don't know. Like the New York one. The New York one, it feels like it's like the Arnold equivalent in our sport, where it should just be like, everybody go.
Right, that's
like
fine.
legit. Like it's New York City, it's the biggest city in America. Like just go have a good time, have fun. But the other one should probably have, or at least pro, right? I think that's where you're leading to. Like you, you shouldn't just get to do pro. I think
because there's layers to it. It's an onion here. It's a HYROX onion.
Ew.
It's gross. It's a sweaty onion. There's multiple.
That's what the turf smells like.
There's multiple issues. Do you know what Chicago means?
Sour onions. Sorry, what Chicago means?
Yeah.
The word
Chicago.
I forgot it. Go ahead.
Chickawa.
Chickawa, and is that onion?
Smelly onion.
Smelly onion. Land of the smelly onion or something.
Because like New York's the Big Apple. Chicago is the big stinky onion. So on the river, they used to grow onions, and they would die and rot and stink. And
nice.
So Chickawa is the native term.
Lovely.
Back to HYROX. There's multiple issues. Issue one is events like we just had someone trying to sign up for Dallas, and it sold out within 5 minutes.
Okay.
So events are selling out immediately. So it's hard to get tickets, which is a good problem. Good problem. The other issue is regionals. If you're going to have regional events, there's no qualification. It's the exact same process. Whoever signs up, and it's only a 2-day event. At least it was this year. So the quantity of tickets is very low. Quantity. Our brain is not working. So I think there needs to be some form of smaller events where, if you live in the area, you can go to this one and do it, and you can qualify for the bigger ones.
Oh, so like a HYROX CLT simulation.
Like a Charlotte strength simulation.
Like if you can't get into HYROX Dallas and you live in North Carolina, you should probably sign up for the next Charlotte strength no to fit HYROX simulation, full simulation.
Sponsored by
LMNT.
Oh, you did know it. What's the date?
On August something. August what?
It ends in a thing.
15th. August 15th. So if you can't get into one of these races, you should probably find a HYROX sim. You should probably find a HYROX sim by somebody reputable that has experience running it, that doesn't have to heavily modify the event.
No modifications.
To keep it from going. That you can do the thing in the entirety that has all the running. Yeah, so probably should someone that invests time, money, effort into getting like things like bibs and a professional timing system and things like that, instead of just we do a sim. Come on down. Yeah, totally. That's not at anybody in particular. That's at all of y'all.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
I think, but like if you say you take our sim, and it's not perfect. It's not the exact same as doing it in the perfect conditions of a convention center or a pier. You can take that time, and you're now qualified to get into
If you do the sim, then you can. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Because almost like your point to like comparing it to weightlifting. It's like, you can't just go to the Arnold. You still have to do a local meet where the judging is sus. You could have a dickhead who puts in an entry total that they didn't actually, or not an entry total, a total that qualifies them even though they didn't hit it.
Yep.
All these things are possible.
But there was still
there's still something.
A thing that had to occur.
Still a thing had to occur.
For sure.
So I think that'd be cool. I think it'd be, because obviously you could do it better as maybe they reach out, and I'm being super biased here in my perfect world, what I get, what I want. Is you can go to a small convention center in your area, like maybe the Cabarrus County, their convention center, and because we've seen that you've hosted simulations, you're good at this, you can be the one running this. And
maybe Bojangles Coliseum.
That'd be a really good one.
Yeah.
But there's 5,000 tickets for this over the weekend.
Yeah.
And you can run one, and this qualifies people.
Yeah, but they don't want to lose that money. You know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe
The thing is, like, they can't make the events bigger because they've made the events what they are, and there's still demand for it.
Yeah.
So they should facilitate this like local meet qualification pathway thing more or less.
I think it'd be cool.
And then they won't be losing money. They'll still be selling them out.
No, because they're still selling out.
It's just that it'll be people that qualified now.
And honestly, and it would be like, okay, now you're getting the people that are capable of doing, even if it's 2 hours. Like, hey, you need to be able to do a 2-hour HYROX. That's the cutoff.
Hey,
So
you need to be able to do it in 2 hours and not throw up.
you throw up, you're not allowed.
If you throw up, you're out.
And also, like, there's confusion.
If you do it in an hour and you throw up, it's okay.
Okay, so if you do sub hour and a half or faster, you're allowed to throw up.
Yeah.
Slower than an hour and a half in 2 hours, you can't
Yes.
throw
No,
up.
slower than an hour and a half, can't throw up.
Got it. That's
Hour and a
fine.
half faster, you get to throw up.
I'm 0-14 on throwing up. I've done 14 of these things now.
I think you're 14 and 0.
I'm 14 of that. You're right. You're
You're
right.
14 and 0 on not throwing up. I think. Let's go with that.
But yeah, I do think that would help with, like, okay, there's now more events. Yes, it's not the real one, but you're still getting to do the race and you're getting a good experience and it's cheaper. And now, like, you've earned your way to the bigger one.
Yeah.
And then the
for
same
that.
thing for regionals.
It should grow. It should grow participation. It should help the affiliates.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things they're not doing as far as from a qualitative standpoint.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be the
I mean, obviously, they're doing a really good job because they're selling out 50,000 person events.
Yeah, I think they know how to run an event.
Yeah. It's ran.
I think
very good.
I think they crush that.
Do you know what their? I think I told you, but do you remember what their penalty system, like, not all of it, but a lot of it is relied on? WhatsApp.
What?
So all the head judges are in a WhatsApp chat. So there's volunteer judges and then head judges. The volunteer judges are the ones that are supposed to give out the penalties. All right, see, like, hey, this athlete just did incorrect. In the sled pull, they stepped out of the box. They always get a warning first. The second time, okay, now it is a penalty. They go get the head judge. The head judge comes over, takes a picture of their arm that has the number on it.
Okay.
Where you're heat. They take that picture, they send it into the penalty WhatsApp chat for that specific race and say what the penalty is and the time. And then there's someone, I never saw this person, I don't know who it is, but their job is to sit there and watch that chat,
Okay.
and then enter the
update
penalties.
the points. Yeah, it's not necessarily the best.
Now, if it's something that's easily trackable with the time chip, it automatically does it. Like if you do too few laps,
Yeah.
then that's automatically assessed.
Okay. So it's only at the stations.
It's only on the ones that, like, judges hand out. Just interesting.
And there's still volunteer judges.
Still volunteer judges. I mean, volunteer, but I don't know what the normal judge, but head judges are paid.
Yeah, it should just all be paid. I mean, I guess you got a lot more. Got a lot more than we've got. But fuck you. You got way more money than we've got. Like, yeah, I'm saying, like, weightlifting's the most, we've talked about, the most, like, overjudged sport. Like, there's way more officials than is necessary, right? So you have, like, you got the 3 judges, you got a speaker, you got a marshal. That's, like, the absolute minimum you need to run the event, aside from volunteers loaders who are paid also. So you got, like, minimum 2 loaders, basically. So 2, 5, 6, 7. Minimum 7 people, 5 platforms. Minimum 35 people at once, all being paid.
Yeah.
And usually more.
Yeah. I'm going to go on a limb and say it's 100 people twice a day. 200 people shifts. 200 people a day
200 people a day.
for HYROX.
Okay.
They can pay them all $200 a shift.
What's minimum wage in New York? $50 an hour? Something like that?
It should be. Jesus Christ. Fucking bagels were $20.
That would cost you $4,000 per man hour. If it's
$17 is minimum wage.
If you paid $20 an hour. $4,000 per hour would be the rate.
It's a 13-hour day.
13-hour day. But not all 200 of them are working. Like, that's what I'm saying.
So
really,
they're working 8 hours. Yeah.
So really, it's like 13 hours
Yeah.
through a day. How many people are working
100 at a time.
at one time? 100 at a time?
100.
So 100. So you have 1,300 hours that need to be done every day at $20 an hour. 26 grand a day.
Times 10.
Times 10. $250,000. Fuck you, pay me.
They got $8 million. What do you think it costs to rent that venue?
Probably something absurd.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet they have to do it at that scale to, like, have a meaningful margin. Events
For sure.
events like genuinely have a tough margin. I know that.
Yeah.
but the bandwidth of HYROX is attractive. You can just do way more people. So
For sure.
I don't think they're hurting, to be honest.
I agree. That's why they're growing so fast.
Yeah.
Well, it's crazy. I saw the first race in New York was 2018, 650 people or something like that.
Only 650?
Mm-hmm.
They set all that shit up? I mean, not nearly as much shit. It was
Yeah.
probably like one lane for sled.
You get one lane.
Is there turf lanes for burpees only and then like sled push only and like sled drag only? Or
Yes.
is it the same turf?
No, it's different.
So it's like, there's like 10 lanes and it's like, this is just for the burpees.
There's like 50 lanes, but yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So the way sled pull and sled push, there's like 50 lanes for each. For burpees and sandbag lunges, it's like a 5-lane thing, and you just kind of like follow the course. Like burpees was down 40 meters, back 80 meters, so like 5 lanes down, 5 lanes back. 5 lanes, sorry. And then sandbag lunges was the same, like 5 lanes wide, but it was like down, back, down, back.
Yeah.
So I guess that would be 25-meter increments.
Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of turf, dog.
It's a lot of turf, which is expensive. And there's like turf in the warm-up area and stuff.
Yeah. It's inexpensive to set up like for wall ball. Like we've looked at doing events outside of here, right?
Yeah.
And like the equipment is definitely
It's a big cost.
the issue because like all of our shit's bolted into the ground. We can't just like make it appear.
I mean, you just think about the ergs. They got 50. They got more because in the warm-up area. Let's just call it 50 for an easy number. There's 50 ski ergs, 50 row ergs.
Yeah.
That's $100,000 in equipment right there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Speaking of fun sports,
Fun sports.
yeah, I feel like we're just chatting sports today.
Yeah. Any other good sporting events?
For me personally, or like in
Just
the world,
general that are going on. Yeah.
No, Knicks and Canes when it matters. But there was a spectacle that happened recently.
Yes.
Is that the right term?
I would call it a spectacle.
I would call it a marketing campaign.
I don't know that I would call it sports. I would call it a spectacle.
I have never watched an event where I felt like the event was more of a commercial than the commercials.
Yeah, that's a good point. Usually you got to put an ad on a jersey or cut to commercial or like in hockey, it's on the boards and all that kind of stuff. But the game is still the game.
Game is still game. So
Yeah.
I'll admit, this is like the episode of me admitting my ignorance. When I sat down to watch said enhanced games, I did not know that it was basically ran by the supplement company.
Oh, yeah.
I did not know that. I knew like, oh, okay, they're letting these athletes do things. I didn't know that. It was like, oh no, we are supplying these drugs, these enhancements, and now we're trying to sell them through this event.
Yeah. I don't like we're going to talk about it because it's worth talking about and having some bigger discussions. I do not like giving it any more attention than it already has, that they're already desperate to get. So much so that they're literally paying content creators and influencers to make their posts about it. Like that's how desperate they are for attention. Clock is ticking. They just they're trying to go public, and so they have to do all this like SEC reporting stuff in order to get onto the New York Stock Exchange. Their revenue for Q1 was like $2,700, like 55. I don't remember the exact number, but it's less than $3,000 was the amount of money that they brought in Q1 of this year.
Not profit, revenue.
That is the revenue. So that's how much sales or whatever. Like, I don't think they were selling a lot of supplements at that point, until like the spectacle, basically.
Right.
So like, fair enough. But like, that is the money that came in the door.
So who backs them?
So several, I don't have the exact figure in front of me, but like, call it in the tens of millions. I think it was like $40-ish million went out the door in the same period of time. So the investors include like Peter Thiel, Donnie Jr., there's some other group and like the founder behind it. I can't remember his name off the top of my head because I'm not sure. I know he's another tech guy. It's like the group of these like tech billionaire type people who are like, yeah, let's do this and, try to make money off of it. So
what was weird was like when I watched it was seeing like all of this, the stadium's pretty empty. It's not like there's not 20,000 people in here watching this. But then to see those, which you talked about with the creators making their post, it's like, oh, the people that are here probably didn't even buy tickets. They would just like, hey, come to this event so you can make a post about being here.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was just.
So it is them creating this company, saying we're gonna give athletes drugs. We're gonna use the drugs to verify. We're gonna do this event to verify that the drugs work, so that you buy supplements and drugs from us.
Exactly.
Right? Like that's the whole point. And it didn't go very well. Like they were always selling like we're gonna break all these world records, all this kind of stuff.
Was it one that got broken? And it was
one got broken, and he was wearing a suit that's been banned for like 20 years, like however long, that they don't allow it because the suit works. Yeah, it does. When the suit happened, in the figure it was like some absurd amount of world records got broken. And they're like, oh shit, like yeah, I guess we can't.
And even like they said, like the timer wasn't 100% correct for him.
There's all kinds of controversies around whether the timing's correct or whether it's like since it was the last event of the day and no world records happened, whether they cooked the books, like whatever. Like it doesn't matter. It's not a pool that you would. It's not a fast pool because there's not depth to it. So it actually creates. I'm not a swimmer, so I'm going to butcher this. But it essentially creates conditions that make it harder to swim fast
because it's
not an Olympic-sized pool. So that's a problem. Okay, the track also wasn't great. Like it wasn't a good track for speed. It was good. It was out in the heat and it was in the sunshine and all that. And then like the lifters were complaining about being out in the heat lifting because it was quite hot and it was literally like hot to touch the bar. Like
I saw they would put a towel on it trying to cool it.
So I get all that. So the conditions weren't ideal or whatever. But like y'all should have known that. Like if we can't trust a company to just host an event effectively where records are going to be broken or we can't trust a company to know that it takes time to improve on drugs to the point to break world records like it does. Allegedly, they were only on protocol for like 3 to 4 months top. Yeah. It takes more time than that. Yeah. If it had been a year, I bet they would have broke a lot of world records. Yeah. So they don't know how to run events and they don't really know how to do the drug part. How can we trust them, like you, the consumer, that they're selling you effective supplements or they're connecting you with medical professionals who know what they're doing when they don't know how to do these things? If they're hiring the killers, did you hear about this? Like, so I didn't watch, so I don't know. These are all things I've read. Okay. The Killers were the closing act, I guess? Like the band, The Killers?
Okay,
like,
I went to bed before
Jay was a friend of mine. That band, The Killers, right? And they're there and it's just like all the tech billionaires, like they're just like having a private show basically by The Killers because no one's there. So I think it's this really dystopian picture into where we let all these people consolidate money and power and do what they want, abuse the position that athletes are in who don't have a choice. I have nothing against any of the, in fact, like I think have to be very careful. Yeah. Athletes being in a position where they need to find a way to make a living. Having those conditions be created and allowing these people to abuse the position that they're in isn't great. Like the fact that is the choices essentially that have to be made is not ideal. So like just after that, the head of the IOC came out and said she didn't believe that athletes should be paid basically to compete in the Olympics.
That was not a good look.
It's not a great look, especially when that company the IOC, like makes billions of dollars on running that sporting event. So like there's egalitarianism and Olympism and idealism, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, this is a for-profit entity essentially that's making billions of dollars. Pay the athletes.
They deserve to be paid.
So I don't love that athletes are put in this position where like they have to feel like they make this choice.
That's what sucks too, because like to that is like some of the athletes that still did it to get paid still didn't partake in the drugs and still won.
Yeah, they were just going in to get money. Right. Yeah, exactly.
I think it was a swimmer and a runner who both won. I know a runner for sure.
The sprinter who won.
Who
did a time that people that weekend and the young boys in high schools that weekend ran faster than him.
Right.
But he won.
And he still beat the people that were enhanced.
Got a payday.
Which is good for him.
Can't really blame that.
Can't blame that.
If you're going to take these stupid people's money, like I can't really blame you for that. Yeah. But they clearly don't know how to run a business. They don't know how to get people cycling on stuff. They don't know how to run events. And it very quickly changed from, hey, this is how we're going to break world records and that's going to prove our efficacy to It's just about everybody's journey and like meeting them where they're at. And, a lot of people set PRs today. Yeah. And so like in the scope of like just the event, that seems to be where the narrative went apparently. So yeah.
I will say try to get some like positives on it.
What you got?
I did like the layout. Like if I'm going to the Olympics,
it's kind of cool.
And in one venue, I got the 100-meter, I got the swim, I got the weightlifting, like all in one spot.
That is a cool idea.
That was I'll give them that.
Yeah.
But there was 12 people watching, and they were paid to be there. So that wasn't cool.
Do you think anybody purchased tickets to be there?
Someone had. There's some guy in Vegas that's like, hell yeah, I want to go to this. What if they were leaning into that? What if that's why they chose Vegas? It's like, oh yeah, there's gonna be all these rich people just looking to like do something crazy.
I mean, you do it because it's where you put on spectacles and shows and all that kind of stuff.
Should have been in the Sphere.
Well, you can't build a track in there.
Oh, good point.
I don't know.
Could you imagine if weightlifting was done in the Sphere one time? Like, say the U.S. hosts the Olympics and they do weightlifting in the Sphere. How cool would that be?
I don't know that I'd enjoy that because it's like it's taking away from the lifting. Because you'd just be like things going on behind it, right?
Yeah, but if you're the weightlifter and you see this wall of people,
that'd be very distracting. Oh, because of all that? Yeah, I guess there's.
But
that.
you got the energy's got to be different. It can't be the like silent. Okay, they lift now.
No.
The crowd's got to be going crazy.
Loud and raucous.
It's got to be like
which we need that.
The Garden last night.
100%. We need more of that in weightlifting. But yeah, I don't know if I have any other thoughts on that.
Yeah,
that thing.
I kind of agree with your point. What you said when you first started is like you don't want to give it too much attention. It's like, yeah, it came. Anyway, if we didn't care about Olympic sports, we wouldn't have chatted about it at all.
Yeah, we do. I mean, the fact that I read things about it, like I still care.
Yeah.
I want to make fun of it. So it's I'm responding to it whether I like it or not.
Yeah.
It happened and it existed, but yeah, I think it just shows these are incompetent people. You probably shouldn't trust these people with your health and your anti-aging. Yeah. And we should be probably allowing people to look into a variety of anti-aging methods. Like some of those drugs can make a big difference in people's lives.
Yeah.
Like when it's used for good reasons instead of just like performance-based reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't love the position that athletes feel like they're in, I guess.
Right.
But I can't judge them for getting paid.
Yeah.
At all. Like
I agree with that.
There are not a lot of alternatives for even in track. Like unless you have a big sponsor, you can do Diamond League. You can get whatever bonus. Like your sponsor is probably going to give you more money. Without pulling anyone's contract details or anything, like it would be normal to have a podium incentivization in somebody's contract. So
right.
like I'm sure Noah Lyles has something with Adidas where like, hey, every podium I get X amount of money.
Right.
I am, without really knowing, I feel certain that amount of money is more than anything he gets from like USA Track and Field or the U.S. government or whoever people think is paying money to these athletes.
I mean, can we vote to defund certain things to fund that?
Can we defund Israel and pay?
Hell yeah, that's one I would. Yes, where do I vote? Yes,
however many billions, and just put that in.
Yeah, just give it to the athletes.
Cool. That sounds good.
I feel like they do more for us. They at least entertain us.
Yeah. All right.
What about? I do got one thing.
What's that?
Are we going to
our restaurant?
Our restaurant.
I know we got to figure it out because I think we'll have Sunday free now. So, what?
Can we do the Manitou Incline?
I don't want to do that because it's not enjoyable.
I've never done it. I want to do it.
Well, you can go do it. That's fine. I will go on an enjoyable hike. I want us to go on a hike.
Well, that's a hike.
I want to enjoy myself. That's not a hike. That is a test of fitness. And like a survivable one.
You don't want to test your fitness?
I don't. I want to go on a hike and enjoy nature.
How many head step start do I have to give you for me to catch you and pass you? To not catch you and pass you?
Like halfway. Like probably. I don't know.
I kind of want to do that.
I don't want to do that because I don't want to do it. I'm not against doing the incline. I'm against using our one day our one day to enjoy ourselves. And like that's not how I want to
just go.
It'll be because like here's my thing. I get there on the 19th. I'm gonna work basically until work. Ansley's session. I think I'm working like probably all day every day.
Like you're marshalling and that type of stuff.
Yeah, doing all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like 4 or 5 days of like constant work, and then it's like 4 or 5 days of like very high stress. Not constant work, but like very high stress with like the lifters I coach and care about.
Yep.
And then it's like, hey, you want to go like do this test of fitness? That is just stairs. It's just stairs that keep going. It's not, when you go into nature, you're like, oh yeah, like look at that tree, like all that stuff, and all this. Like, no, these are just stairs that keep going. And like at the top, there's a nice view, but you could also just drive to a view and be fine.
I hate driving to a view.
You want to earn it?
100%.
Well, I don't want to fucking earn that one.
Fine.
But yeah, we'll have a day, so I've thought we should go do something.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
But not that.
And we have a car, so.
Nice.
Well, I got to rent it, but we will have a car.
We'll go to In-N-Out.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And we'll go. I mean, our waitress won't be there, but.
Oh, that's right. She moved. It's kind of sad. Maybe we find a different restaurant. Maybe we try something different.
We can. I think the 5. I'm not going to say in case this gets published in time. I don't want people to know
About our places.
about the good places. I don't want them to go.
Yeah, I definitely gatekeep good places. Because I don't want them to get too busy.
For sure.
Like, I want them to succeed, but I don't want them to.
Yeah.
I don't have to wait to get it.
Yeah. Soul Gastro Lounge sucks. It's awful.
Shouldn't go.
Quit going there.
Charlotte Strength
It's
sucks.
really hard for me to get
Stop going to Charlotte Strength. Okay, well.
Let's wrap it.
Anything else?
Not for now.
Knicks in 5, Canes in
6.
6.
Canes in 6.
Canes in 6, Knicks in 5. And I can start going to bed at a decent time again.
That would be great.
That'd be so good. All right. Goodbye.
We'll see you next time.